This is Brian from the Savage Board Gaming channel. Just going to review a game of Castles of Burgundy that I had yesterday. I was playing in arena against an elite player, so I'm kind of proud that I played so well. So let's go ahead and go through this. Okay, so let me do this real quick, guys. There we go. So, it play head-to-head in arena for castles. So we're starting with the base board, the one that you know it suggests that you'll start when you're first learning. I'm second here, so I made the conscious decision not to start here. I have my opponent here, right, who, if he wanted to, if I start in the middle, could take both yellows, and if there's no yellows here, then I'm stuck, right? I can't do anything for the whole first era. So I decide to start down here. There's, a few smaller ones I can do. I might start over here. Yeah, I think I start over here. Like I said, there's a couple smaller ones I can do, score some quick points. It's a big city area here, and I'm going to push towards the center. And go out this way also. So that was my thought process. Now my opponent did start in the middle because they have a chance to grab a yellow right off the bat, which is what they're going to do. Okay. Alright, on my turn, I'm like looking at the board here. He left the mine out here. Or they did. I don't want to say it's a guy, I'm not sure. They left the mine out here. Be a good pickup for me, because then I can put it, here. Or get a city tile, which is probably what I really want out of this. So I get this one so I can just place. Then I get a castle. The reason why I get my castle is, like I said, I'm going to be pushing this way and this way. If I go through here or up here, then I can possibly get to this castle. So I'm going to play my opponent's turn. They take the mine and a ship. So they're thinking, maybe put the yellow up here somewhere and start building into these. Now, like I said, this player's way higher in arena than I am, because I really have never played arena in here. So I thought about grabbing the yellow, and that's a theme of this game for me. I think about grabbing yellow. Because I think I made one mistake at the end, which cost me the game here. But it's a very close game. So we're both full up. I think the reason why I grabbed that ship was, I know in a previous game I played head-to-head, the other player grabbed all the ships from me. And I was just playing from behind the whole game, so I didn't want to deal with that. So, I'm going to place this here, cost me a worker. Use it to place this. I grab a couple things here. See, I take a goat because I have animals here. So if I keep going this way, I can then fill this in round one if I get the right numbers up here. Which I don't, of course. So So my opponent did build down with his yellow. It's the last turn of this round, first round. I got the 3, but I really didn't get anything to put here, right? So I end up putting this here because I need space, obviously. Then I got workers. It's always good to have workers going into the next round, simply because you need to be able to, if you want to grab the best stuff, you have to be able to adjust if you don't get the right numbers, basically. Okay. So what I do is I grab another ship, I believe, and the mine here. See if I was... Well, I have to place something first. So I grab this to get workers and place it. No. Oh, I'm confusing myself. I decided to put it here so I'm touching water, I think is what it was. Now my opponent's thinking, well, I'm going first. I can grab these waters, you know, one of these waters at any time. You'll see what I do to them here in a second. So I got my first mine out. He's going to have 2 of them, but that's fine. I have a 2 and a 3 with 3 workers. I grab this and this. Grab both ships, I think. Yep. Boom, boom. And I can start putting them out here. Two things you really want to try to aim for if you can is always being first player into the new round. This confused me here. Like, I understand you want to touch water, but you have no ships right now, so like, you can just build off of this. If you put it here, you get way more points, right? My turn, I place a ship. And another ship. And a yellow. Because I want to be touching both of these. Because I'm going to do a big turn here in a second. First player going to this round, I can grab this 3 to, or use this 3 to get this. Or I could spend 2 coins to get this, right? I'd really like to press my advantage with the ships. You do have to be a little bit careful grabbing too many ships, because sure, you can get a huge lead to always go first for a while, but later on in the game, if they catch up, they can take the lead from you, or the first player from you for the rest of the game. So you got to be a little bit careful here. So my opponent is going to play their castle, place this here. So I thought like I was in a position where they were going to get a castle either way, right? So there's not much I could do about it, but I'm firmly in the lead turn-wise, so I have good position, you know. See me, I do something similar. Place the castle, use it to place another castle, then place another ship, fill that in, and grab the mine. So they place out a market to grab a ship. I see that. I don't really like that too much, but there's not much else I can do about it right now. So I put out the mine, fill in this one, right? Like I said, this is worth more points than this one, so you might as well do it now. And I wasn't touching this one, so I had no real choice on my end. They're selling goods, placing another yellow out. I see this is a lot of reds are building up. Number 4, goods. So that's really good for me. No pun intended there. So I grab this yellow because I want to have something to score with. Now, whether I can do that or not is another story. Okay, so I have a 1 and a 3 here. There's really not much out here. It's all that great on the last round here. So I probably want to get workers with one of these dice. Maybe sell a good if possible, but we'll see what I do. Like I said, sometimes I forget what I do. No, I do this. I grab this tower and place this to touch the water. I was thinking as in the process of filling this in, you know. So of course I'm going to grab this here. I have 2 money. I can grab the 3rd mine. And that's a race to see who puts out their mine first, right? That's what I should have did, but I don't think I did that. Oh yeah, I did. I did do that. He can grab the... He didn't grab the mine. So I was like a little bit confused about that also. Because that's worth 6 points, right? You know, or whatever many points it is for the goal, right? Being first. So I'm going to place the mine. I think I used the castle though first, right? Nope. I wanted to grab this because he has the scoring for it, right? I think is what that was. Okay, places in the castle. He doesn't have the scoring for it, so I'm not too worried. He has this for score and this for score only. I think also I was thinking I'm in control of this because he doesn't have another castle to put here at the moment, so I don't think I was in any real rush to do it. Problem is I lose. At this point I thought I lost boats, which I've been ahead in the whole game, right? For the most part. So I place that there, place the castle, and then place the watchtower. So this is almost full now. And I see all these 6s, like, wow. Like, if I only had a boat right now, I could grab this. Yeah, so they take the 6s, obviously. Because I didn't have a boat to put out there to get them. So 6 and a 1 at this point. Like I could grab this to make it more efficient to sell, right? And the 1 is I'll probably just get workers with. Now I place it right away and just sell now. I was really hoping I'd get one of the scoring for goods, but it just didn't come out. So he fills. They fill in their last mine, but I got a decent lead on them at the moment. And this at any time they could fill this in, right? So I grab a yellow now because they have 2 yellow spots. Oh no, I put the yellow back. So once again, I thought about taking yellow. like I said, it's the theme of this game for me. And I really should have. And I'll show you why here in a second. So that was a pretty good move. He placed the castle, placed this to grab any tile. Grab this. He's probably going to grab, I'm assuming, an animal with it. This black market was terrible in this last round. 3 ships. Because, you know, we're almost full up on ships already. So it was just bad draw for the black market. So I grab a ship and I buy a ship, right? This should have set off alarm bells for him to play this one, but they didn't. So now money is only going to be used for scoring, basically. So that's how you have to look at it. So even though I got this bank, I'm just going to try to use it to score points at the end. So I place that. I place that. So I gained 5 points, right? For 3 different things. Mines, castles, ships, right? Neither one of us is going to be able to fill up cities, city spaces. So my goal is to put something here, which is why I think I got that mine also, because I need a different building, right? You can't reuse any of these. And there's only a market or warehouse out here, I should say, not a market. Okay. So it could have been that they were wanting to go first for the rest of the game, but it's only like 2 turns, so it's like, who cares at that point? Oh yeah, the turn before I thought about taking this one and backed off. So that's the 3rd time I thought about taking the yellow, which would have stopped him from scoring this, or them from scoring this. I probably should have did it, but I didn't. So I grab animals because I want to fill this in. I'm going to fill this in. We'll like sell some goods, right? Because there's not much else out here that anybody really wants, right? I mean, I can't place this at all. Can't place this. Can't place this. Can't place this. Now, my opponent could possibly place this and score their 6 is what they do. So I could have possibly took that off of them. So 162 to 160. So like, once again, I was keeping it up with an elite player in Arena. Now, there's some obvious mistakes that I made, which should have won me the game. Like, I should have taken one of these yellows off of them, especially in that last round, right? That would have prevented them from scoring the 6 size, right? Which is 21 points. And 23 points total. I mean, that would have killed them at that point. They couldn't have really done anything from there on out. So I think that hurt me really bad in the end. And I should have filled up this animal thing sooner, right? Then I could have focused on other stuff, but there's another game of Castles of Burgundy. I haven't played it in a while, so it could also be that I'm a little bit rusty. But, oops, I've been over his stuff the whole time. I think what happened was, when I first came in here, there was a lot of space. So I wanted to show you this. Log. I could have probably put myself somewhere else, but oh well. But, you know, like I said, I could almost win. So there's some block in my head, like, Maybe I'm not paying attention to my opponent's board as much as I need to. Like, I should have seen this and I should have stopped it. So that's what I'm going to work on from here on out. But until next time, keep on gaming. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments if you have any other suggestions on this game or other games you'd like to see on this channel. There's also a playlist on the left side of the screen that you can click to see other videos I have made. And until next time, keep on playing.